Audacious! How's it going, bub? So today I'll be showing you 3 different ways you can raid a base. It's about 3 good ways you can raid a base, and they're all unique in their own way. And I will be covering each and every one of them and describing how you can do it, if you need a group of players to do it, and what exactly do you need. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Thanks for watching. Before I go over the 3 unique ways you can raid a base, here's a little tip for you guys. This can be used for either one of the methods I'm going to show you today. It's really helpful if you have a clan of people, but you can use it by yourself. There's the base up there. What you want to do is you want to stay close by, but you have to get out of the building block radius. And I found this little area right here. It's right out of the building block radius, and it's tucked away. What you can do is you can build a little outpost type of thing, like a little hut. Make it like a 1x1 or 2x2 or however you want it. So I'm going to make it a 1x2. What you do is you just simply like put on a door and build it up. This is where you will put sleeping bags, chests, so if you die in the middle of the raid, you can come back and join the fight. And here's the little outpost I made. You have plenty of sleeping bags here, maybe for yourself if you want to go back in the fight multiple times, if you keep dying, or for your clan members, and have a chest full of guns, explosives, and whatever. And you just grab whatever you need after you respawn here and head right back into the fight. And now I'll be going over raid towers. Raid towers are probably the most commonly used method for raiding a base, because you can build a tower with half blocks and get on top of someone's roof and enter the base from there. So I was showing you how you can build one of those, the best place to put it. And right here, some bases have a 1x1 cabinet structure surrounding the base in order to increase the radius of where you cannot build for quite a ways. So if you run into this, you will most likely have to blow these up with some C4 or break into it with some pickaxes. So let's say you want to build a raid tower right here. It's on a hill, so it's already got some height. So what you have to do, obviously, is to take out this 1x1 cabinet structure. You're going to have to throw 2 C4 because it takes 2 C4 to break down these structures right here. Perfect. So we are going to try to build as close as we can while standing outside of the building block area. You can build inside of the building block area as long as you're standing outside of it. You know, you can reach out towards it. So I'm going to build right here, and I'm going to build one right where I was just standing because it's a hill, so I got to get some height. And I'm going to build another one right there. This trick right here is the best way of creating raid towers because it uses the least amount of resources possible. What you want to do is you want to break down that middle foundation, pull up your blueprint, make sure you have the half block selected, reach out towards that one, build some half blocks going up, and then build some for yourself and head up that way. And just keep doing that until you feel like you are at the right height. Okay, so now this looks like a good height for the raid tower. What you want to do is pull out your building plan, have the floor selected, put down a floor, look out, put down another floor, and then you can walk right up and put another one, because the higher you get, the less the building block radius affects you. So you can go ahead, walk right out to the edge, see if you can think you can make the jump. I think I can. Run back, get a running start, and just have a leap of faith. Oh, and here we go. We have landed perfectly on it. Took a little bit of damage, took 34 damage, but we are all good. So here you can raid either using pickaxes or C4, and I'll show you how to raid with both of those in the next 2 tips. Now another tip is, if you're going to build a raid tower where the foundations are actually touching, this is a great tip for you. If it's an active raid and they're shooting out their windows, if they got people outside shooting at you, they can shoot out the twig raid tower you're going to build, and you will fall to the ground. Here's one way to prevent that. Bring extra wood and then just upgrade these foundation pieces. You got to make sure you are out of the building block radius. Oh, and see, I have it perfectly right here. I'm right out of the building block radius, and I can reach out and upgrade that. Then upgrade that. So when you upgrade it, they can no longer shoot out your raid tower. Make sure you do that with every piece that you build up. Perfect. The second raiding tip here is the least expensive one, but the most expensive in time. What you use is a bunch of pickaxes to break down stone walls, even armored one if you have a lot of time and a lot of resources. You will need to put a repair bench somewhere nearby so you can repair the pickaxes that you break. This will be a lot easier if you have more people. I do not recommend this method if you are alone, because it will take a very long time. So what you want to do is you just want to break down the walls. It's going to take a little while. Like I said, if you have more people, it will definitely help. And just keep smacking the wall with the pickaxes until your pickaxes break, and when they do, you will need to put a repair bench somewhat nearby. We have to run out of the building block radius, as you see down the bottom right, until we no longer have it, which is pretty much going to be all the way back to our little outpost. So we can either put this in the outpost or put it right here, just to be a little bit quicker. And I like to have it right here because it's out of sight. We could have put it up here more, but it's out in the open. So come up to here, make sure you have plenty of resources to upgrade your pickaxes, and then just upgrade them. And only a little while later, the wall is nearly destroyed, and you're going to take it down, and then you can rush into the base and grab whatever you need. Now that you have it broken down, you can go in the base, see what's inside. You're most likely going to have to knock down even more walls and more doorways, but this will go by a lot faster with the more people that you have. So I do not suggest doing this alone. This is the traditional rust method where you use C4 and just blow a base apart and go inside and see what loot you can find. Well, I'll be showing you the best possible placement for the C4 so you can maximize the amount of destruction that you do with minimal amount of C4. Now, this might not be the best way to use the C4 because you might end up breaking chests or breaking the stairs leading up to the next level, but it has its own benefits, and it could possibly break chests on a different level that you couldn't reach to, and now the loot will rain down upon you. So that's pretty good. Now, basically take your C4 and try to aim for where all 4 of these walls meet, right in that corner, right there. As long as you get in the dead center, you'll take out all 4 of those walls and the 2 floors behind it. You can throw C4, so really make sure you get it right up there. And since it's armored, it's going to take 3. See, that was a pretty perfect landing. Okay, it was not exactly perfect because it did not take this out, but you can probably take this armored piece out with some pickaxes. And here we are inside of the base. Appears there is an airlock system. We are not in the main room, but we can actually see up here. Looks like there are all the loot chests over there. There are some bags, there are some stones everywhere, so we did take out some chests. See, there were some chests up there that you couldn't reach to really before unless you found the staircase, but now the loot has rained down upon you. So we actually got lucky here, and we can get access to the cabinet. With the access to the cabinet, we could build up and get in the second level easily. Okay, we are now in the next room. Here's a little furnace room, and we're going to pretend that we did not blow up that cabinet, that the cabinet is still hidden somewhere else, because I want to show you that if you blow up the stairs, then you're pretty much left to no option but to absolutely blow this base apart until you can find the cabinet and destroy it, or destroy more loot and just try to take what you can. So as you can see, we got chests up here. You can jump up, you can look into it. There's more chests back there. So in this type of situation, you can throw just a couple C4. You're probably going to need 3 C4 right in that corner. Blow out all those ceiling pieces and have the loot rain down upon you. But let's say the loot wasn't there and the loot was actually on the 3rd floor. Well, now you're going to have to find a staircase. Here's the one thing you got to be careful with this method. If you cannot find the cabinet in order to build up, then you have to be careful, because if you just throw C4 wildly, you'll blow up the staircase or whatever system they have going up. As you can see right here, I have the staircase right there. If I was to put 3 C4 right in that corner piece to blow up these walls and ceilings, it would destroy that staircase, and I have no way to get up. So that way, you have to be careful. If you do manage to screw up, then just make sure you have plenty of C4 and absolutely tear the base apart. Now, as you see there, this piece was not exactly broken. It's very weak. You can take that out with a pickaxe because you have to have perfect placement. But still, we got plenty of loot here, and we can actually jump on top of the furnaces and jump up here and get whatever loot that would have been up here. So that's basically what I wanted to show you guys. With perfect placement, you can do a lot of damage and open up a lot of different rooms that would have took a lot more C4 otherwise, because if you place it just right, you can absolutely destroy many different walls and ceilings that could lead to loot. So that's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to have a fantastic day. I know that I will. And I will see you guys later. We'll see here. Yeah, it blows up the whole damn thing. Now, stone. This is going to be interesting. It used to take 1 C4 before, and now it takes 2. I have to do it! I have to do it!